Greetings from Springfield, Missouri, and this is Vody Stasnoa signing on, and I'm going to do a little bit of FM radio tuning this morning, and I noted that KLRX, earlier I was able to get a positive ID, but without recording, of KLRX, Kansas City, 97.3, a KLove affiliate at only 55,000 watts. Which I say only 55,000 watts. That's fairly strong for an FM radio station overall. But at 160 miles away, roughly, from here in Springfield, Missouri, that's impressive to be getting past a 100,000 watts, full strength, 100 kilowatt FM station whose transmitter is only about 18 miles east of here. So, yeah. So we have this full power KXUS Classic Rock 97.3 radio station broadcasting from 18 miles from here, and a 55,000 watt, significantly weaker one from Lee's Summit up by Kansas City, was actually cutting in here on my Kansas City oriented tuning apparatus just a few minutes ago. The surge from the Kansas City area may be winding down. It may still have some time left. If it does, I'll be able to finally capture it live here. So without further ado, be able to capture it live on video. Without further ado, I'm turning it on, and what we'll most likely be hearing first is the Bob and Tom Show on KXUS, licensed right here in Springfield, Missouri, at 100 kilowatts, and can the 55,000 watt Kansas City KLRX KLove still cut in, and can we get IDs on both in a relatively efficient amount of time? That would be awesome. Anyway, lights going off so we can see the display better. And turning the speaker on now, and we should be hearing the Bob and Tom Show first.
Hi, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I tossed computer on. Okay, I'm going to find out. Turn the computer on.
That's Bob and Tom. KXUS Springfield. Now let's fish around and look for Kayla.
Yeah, I'm going to do today in history. At some point in this, you have to figure out some connection to a song. Okay? You are not aware of what happened today in history, I'm sure. I might.
Caleb's messing with it still. But right now, the worst it can do is just make it unclear. But it's still under there. We've got a shot at this.
In a world that seems filled with so much hate and junk, it can be hard to be like, Lord, what good am I doing? 37 verse 3 tells us, trust in the Lord.
You can hear it.
Do good, and you will live safely in the land. That trust part's the hard part. But every day I my life in the palms of his hands and trusting him with whatever we may face. Let me tell you, my life is not perfect, but it is easier and it is better walking with Jesus. I'm Carlos, and that's your verse of the day on K-Love.
We got Caleb coming through. In North Springfield, Missouri, we've got Caleb overtaking a local station, with the local station almost twice as powerful. Yeah, at times it's coming in perfectly clear for a couple of seconds at a time. I'm going to leave it on here for just in this position for just a while, just to see if it just, how long it can stay in. KLRX, Lee's Summit, Kansas City. As received in Springfield, Missouri. This being Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Of course, practically, there is a very slight chance that it's a different K-Love on 97.3 FM. But if it was, it would be one that was even further out than Kansas City. And the fact that all other 10 times or so that the K-Love has been the Kansas City one, I can safely say this is the Kansas City one. But always a non-zero chance that it's even further out. But for all practical purposes, this is KLRX, Lee's Summit, Kansas City. And surging back again, swooping in for another. The Bob and Tom Show on KXUS, Fordland, Springfield. I say Fordland, Springfield. It broadcasts from those towers 18 miles east of Springfield, the same ones that KOLR 10 and KYTV 3 broadcast from, along with a lot of other things from Springfield. I'll read out it. I'm going to try to hold to the end of the song on K-Love. Try to get one more audio ID. Then I'll swing the tuner around. Oh, K-Love is giving ground without even having to change position. I could do the play-by-play. K-Love swinging back. Yeah, not the clearest IDs from K-Love, but enough that you can hear it. But now, let's just move the tuner around, get an audio ID from them. For some reason, it's not providing a tuner ID. I think it's just because K-Love is messing with it too much. KXUS Springfield.
Did you see that funny article about him where he was saying that he was forced to get hair transplants? Yes. His fans were booing him and saying, "All right."
The Bob and Tom Show.
He once claimed he loved hooking up with really big women. Really? Yes. Huh. Yeah. So good on Cena and good for the big ladies who got to enjoy it. Yeah. I know that guy. You know a guy like that? Oh, yeah, I sure do. I told you that in confidence. You know him too. Son of a bitch. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. No, I know the guy. Yeah. Comedian, writer Cal Penn is in the studio with us from Harold. Ironically, he does not use as a computer. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I see. Word processor. And that is his real name. Ironically, he's allergic to ink. Oh. He was part of the Obama administration. He was? Yes, he was. Yeah. That's true. interstate. He was. I don't think it was quite that, but. Yeah, no, Tommy Chong was the agriculture. That kind of makes sense. Makes as much sense as. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, Caleb's still trying to search through here. He's hoping to get an ID off of the local Springfield one. But they're in an extended segment of the Bob and Tom Show, which happens. Can we get a clearer ID out of Caleb? From 160 miles roughly away and only 55,000 watts versus what's playing the Bob and Tom Show, which is 100,000 watts and only 18 miles away. I really thought this was unheard of until it started happening with this antenna setup about a year and a half ago.
Table for three, heart. Anyone heart? No. Do that great joke that the punchline is the check is in the mail. Oh yeah, somebody want a berry and the bear eats the cookie. Okay. Male bear, female bear.
Oh, I know that joke about that they're referring to there. It disturbed me. Even tougher getting the.
Brush my teeth, but I love.
And anyway, yes.
So Christy's shirt looks like placenta. That's what Chick said hours ago. I think it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'll think of her tonight as I whack myself. Oh, it always devolves. I gotta go. It didn't rhyme. Didn't matter. Still got the laugh. Get the laugh. Get myself on a jet plane. Okay, thank you. I whacked. We got it. We picked it up the first time. Okay. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Extend the life of your engine with a full synthetic oil change and save at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, pick up 5 quarts of O'Reilly full synthetic
We're going to try to
oil
get an
micro
identifier for
filter
Springfield here
$29.99, or
for
upgrade to a
KXUS.
MicroGuard Select filter for just $2 more. Limit supply. Available in-store only. Their professional parts people can
And then I'll
recommend all the
demonstrate how
suppliers you
well
need for your
other
next oil
Kansas
change
City ones
at
are coming in
O'Reilly
this
Auto
morning.
Parts. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Listen up, Gen Xers. Elizabeth Banks here. The recommended age
Because
for pneumococcal pneumonia
the
vaccination
Caleb
has
one
been
is
lowered
one
to
of the
15
toughest
older,
ones
even
to
if you're
get
healthy.
here,
It's up to us
obviously,
to
because
lead
we
the
have
way.
such a
We've done this
powerful
before,
local on the
music
same
videos,
frequency.
fan packs, even the World Wide Web. So
But
let's do
other
it again and get
stations that are
vaccinated.
stronger
Over 6
than
times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults under 50.
KLRX,
Gen X, this is our shot.
Caleb, and don't have to compete with a local one on the same frequency are coming in better. There we go. There's the Southwest Missouri identifier. That's good enough for a lot of people's standards. Let's try to at least get a Springfield mention. Better yet, a full ID.
This traffic report is brought to you by Indigo Sky iCasino.
Just a couple of stalled vehicles to report right now southbound Highway 65 before you get to Old Mill Road. Watch for a stall there. And Chestnut Expressway right near North Grant Avenue. Another report of a stall. Waiting on tow trucks there. Once those tows arrive, just give them room to work safely. I'm Tim Gilbert. That's Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
Breeze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze
Syndicated commercial here. Anyway, let's see if Caleb is still coming through while we wait for a better ID from US 97. At least a Springfield mention or station name. Yeah, still a syndicated commercial underneath there, but you can hear what Caleb's doing under there. It's almost busting through still. Another syndicated commercial. Actually, that one's a local franchise, at least. Campbell Avenue and Battlefield those are local streets here in Springfield. You can hear Caleb underneath, still pounding away, just under signal takeover status. So,
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Walgreens and select Powerhouse locations.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed cracks in your drywall,
yeah,
chimney, or exterior walls?
more commercials with it, without much of a geographical identifier. Back to the position most favorable to Caleb. A lot of patience in radio tuning.
Your success is their business.
Here we go.
Always.
A student was taken into custody after a gun was found in their bag. Police say it happened Tuesday on the Nixa Public Schools Score campus. Ammunition was also
Okay,
found.
there's a
Officials say the
Nixa
student didn't have any
mention
intent to use
on the
gun,
local
and the
news
investigation
segment.
continues.
Nixa is a
The Missouri
southern
General
suburb.
Assembly would
I can
allow
call it
people
a
with
suburb
concealed
of
carry
Springfield.
permits to bring
Now
guns.
let's try to get that lucky ID, full ID from Caleb now, because it's coming back through. You can hear the news in the background of our local one, and the music is KLRX Kansas City. That was a full, or a much better ID. KXUS Springfield.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. The Silent Insurance News. Yes, it's Christy Lee. Pat Godwin is here. Jessica Olsman joins us.
Hello.
There's Josh.
Well,
Yes, thank you, Christy. Not everybody hears it, but there's a glitch.
well, that was pretty good. You might have been able to barely hear it saying the Caleb Morning Show just moments after the ID of KXUS Springfield. And again, in most positions, the Springfield one is this strong.
What's the glitch?
But only only in this one little spot. This Caleb tried to come in.
This is why we have to go through with my invention. What's that? Closed captioned radio. That's right.
And US 97, KXUS Springfield was actually starting to ID again. Because that's part of their ID that when it comes in fully is Rock of the Ozarks.
Where was I?
Okay.
I know. Coming up, it's going to be
Oh, there it is.
time with Allie Breen. But right now, the lady with the very pretty blouse. It's Christy Lee.
Thank you, Tom.
Very summery, colorful placenta.
There it is.
Summer, like, where do you get
The Rock of the Ozarks, US 97.
vagina comes out?
So K-Love is releasing its grip, its hat on it. But check this out. Other Springfield ones, US 97. I mean, KTTS. Sorry. Other local ones.
This has been the best one.
98.7 The Dove from right here in Springfield. Other local ones, the 250 watt Bob FM at 107.5, which does not ID because it's not that high a budget a station, playing the Gin Blossoms. But now, and the 100 watt KWPQ, I'm just demonstrating that I'm here in Springfield. Only 100 watts, blues station. KWPQ from right here in Springfield. And actually, KWPQ is having trouble right now because Kansas City has a 103.3 KPRS. Hot 103.3 jams. But there's KWPQ at 100 watts. And then I'll show you how some of the other Kansas City ones are coming in this morning. I demonstrated those local ones. Now here's the Kansas City one. 101 The Fox playing the Journey. I won't stay on there very long because Journey likes the record company that owns the Journey stuff does not like it rebroadcasting on YouTube much. So I'm going to get off of here quick. And I'll try to demonstrate 98.9 The Rock, KQRC Leavenworth, Kansas City, that it's most likely coming in. Oh no, I lost them. I mean, I tuned away. That Green Day holiday ID is from several days ago. But yeah, you can hear them playing some rock. Alive for the very first time, and I can't deny you. Anyway, let's see if we can find 99.7 The Point, KNPT, also Kansas City. No, instead it's Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon, on most likely 99.7 The Bowl. But probably 99.7 The Point, KNPT, Kansas City is just underneath it, ready to surge back at any time playing pop. Right now, the duo, Neon Moon, Brooks and Dunn. Come on, 99.7 The Point, come surging back, and then I will end this recording. I think this one's from about 1992 or 93. I've actually grown to like the song. I didn't like it then. I didn't like country much then. But retroactively, I'm going back and going, you know, these are some really well-written songs. And they take me back to a time and place when I had I don't know. I had nothing but green grass ahead of me. Could say I let. Oh no, I'll stay out of the personal stuff. But where's 99.7 The Point on a morning like this? Where are they? They ought to be blasting in. That shows that radio can be fickle. KBTN Neo Show, 99.7 The Bull. Stealing the show. A good ride here, like Urban Cowboy. This is a lot more than 8 seconds. Odyssey, this is Houston. I'm trying to reach out to 99.7 The Point, tongue-in-cheekly. Odyssey, Houston, do you read me? 2 minutes now. We should be reaching entry interface. Odyssey, Houston, can you read me? Odyssey, Houston. 2 minutes, 20 seconds and counting. We still have nothing. I think I hear something. Is it Justin Bieber? Is it Justin Timberlake? That's right. I didn't give up and I was rewarded. And if this is indeed 99.7 The Point, which is like a 99% chance or 99.7% chance, they would be doing still the Ponch and Nikki show, which is a syndicated morning show. They always do. And I only found out it was syndicated when I picked up Y98, 98.1 from KYKY St. Louis and heard them doing the Ponch and Nikki show too. And I was like, oh, I thought Ponch and Nikki was a, like a regional or a local Kansas City one. But it's okay. As you may guess, I'm a radio independent. Like I love the whole independent as much as one can radio station with live DJs, local commercials supporting it, and local and area specific programming. Let's try to get an idea off this thing. I said I was going to cut it short at the 25-minute mark, but I wasn't expecting the bull to be, so rugged and persistent. But now the point, surging back solid. More than 99.7% chance.
About to get out of your car? Take us with you.
There we go. Got a formal ID from a Kansas City one. Formal audio ID. Okay, well, this is Vodi Stasnoa signing off. And anyone who stuck with it for this long, I hope it was worth it. And have a wonderful day, wonderful rest of April and the rest of time.